As they line up and listen to the Europa League anthem, you can feel the pressure. And as they shake hands tonight, they're acutely aware of exactly what's at stake. Big hearts and strong minds are needed. Sarr delivers the cross in towards Brennan Johnson. It's in. It's first blood to Tottenham in the Europa League final, and it's Brennan Johnson, the leading scorer, who delivers in Bilbao. And that sends the Tottenham supporters wild inside the San Mamés.
Two things. Lovely little run in behind. You mentioned it, into that right back position. Bentancur, brilliant.
Casemiro's on the move. That's right down the throw to the keeper, and it hits him. And Højlund's header. What a clearance from Mickey van der Ven. And then the shot from Euro that's blocked as well. And Spurs managed to survive. But what about the supporters too? The full-time whistle, and Spurs have won the Europa League. It's salvation for Spurs in Bilbao, and after a 17-year wait, they finally win a major trophy. They will play in the Champions League next season. It's glory, and with his teammates all around him, he lifts it high into the Bilbao night air.
Evening, Lindsay. Evening, everyone. So, to a date with destiny in Dublin. This a true feel-good final. Minus clever ball there, Zappacosta. They're queuing up in the middle here, and Lundman! Atalanta lead! So well taken, and beautifully created!
Colpo di testa, la palla buona per Lookman, si guarda intorno, non ci sono avversari dietro, può puntare, tunnel, Lookman! L'ha fatto bello impossibile, 2 volte a demola Lookman, tunnel e poi all'angolo, la Dea avanti di 2 gol.
Oh, he's going, government.
He has given him it, and it's Ademola Lookman on a hat-trick! Spectacular!
What a goal!
Just
what a goal!
Remarkable! What an individual performance! Atalanta's greatest night! Gasparini has brought glory to the goddess! Their first European trophy! History! Golden age! And this is the crowning glory! Atalanta!
So it's time to hand you over to our commentary team out in Budapest. Steve McManaman is there, but first, Ian Darg.
Rakitic didn't think it was, but here's Dybala with an opportunity, and there's the goal for Roma. Back from injury, gambled with tonight, clinical finish. This was Navas, early ball in, an opportunity and a goal! Sevilla are level. The pressure pays. It's 1-1. Ocampos celebrates with the Sevilla fans behind that goal. They have gone absolutely crazy. Scored one in this stadium in the Super Cup against Bayern Munich in the past. And scores that one nonchalantly.
Yeah, cool as you like. As you could probably.
The Sevilla goalkeeper levels it. Great penalty. Involved. Own goal as well. Oh, and it's saved. The legs of Bono do the job. Advantage. Crucial this now. He's made a mess of it, off the post and out. He's got another chance here to win it all for Sevilla. And this time he does! They've done it again! Magnificent 7 for Sevilla. Again coming from behind, clinch it on penalties. Roma's hearts are broken. Mourinho is beaten at last. Pretty hot again. Sevilla, for the 7th time, winners of the Europa League.
Europa League final. A night to dream and create legends. Names that will be written into the history of these two great clubs forever. So far, the Eintracht Frankfurt goalkeeper. But here's Joe Aribo, a slip from Tutan. Aribo! A bolt from the blue! it's gone in! The equaliser from Raphael Borré! Eintracht Frankfurt right back in this final! A real poacher's finish! And it's a Colombian striker! James Tavernier against Kevin Trapp. Tavernier, he was never going to miss. Lethal. Lenz eyes it up and nets past McGregor, who off the bench. He was brought to Rangers to produce big moments. Ramsey denied by Kevin Trapp. It's advantage Eintracht Frankfurt. Stage. It's the Colombian against Alan McGregor. Raphael Borré wins the Europa League for Eintracht Frankfurt. In the baking heat of Seville, one man keeps his cool. Eintracht Frankfurt, Europa League winners.
They see tonight as a launch pad to really better things for the club after a creditable. Parejo to swing the ball in behind, and Villarreal have the lead. It's Moreno. The United defenders lost him, and Gerard Moreno strikes a huge blow for the Spanish side with his 30th goal of the season. United's corner. Pogba was up there, long-range effort breaks, and Cavani's there! Manchester United are level! Edinson Cavani again! He only needs the blink of an eye, and the ball is likely to end up in the back of the net. He's done it all his career. He hasn't taken a Premier League penalty for 6.5 years. It's not a noted penalty saver. Let's see. No problem at all. Gerard Moreno again against Wolves in the Premier League. And scores now as well. Perfect penalty. Into the corner, pretty high. 1-1. Teams in their heyday years. Look at that. Cool as you like from him. And put away by Daniel James that time.
Great penalty.
They haven't saved any. They've got the chance to score one though. Rulli against De Gea scores brilliantly.
Oh, what a penalty.
And he doesn't. And Villarreal win the Europa League, and Manchester United, who arrive with such big hopes, find themselves sunk for a huge magic moment for Villarreal, who have won the Europa League. Stage 5 World Cup games back in 2006, one of them England 2, Sweden 2, which Steven Gerrard and Joe Carlos has already given away 2 penalties in this competition in the last 2 rounds. Lukaku does it. Inter ahead within 5 minutes, and Lukaku amazingly has now scored in 11. Jordan lays it back. Navas plays it in, and there's the equalising goal. And the decision to play Luke de Jong has paid off, because he's come up with a near post header. Some start here, 1-1 already. Here it is again. Towards that back post, and a brilliant header in again from de Jong. He's got them both, and that was a soaring effort to put Sevilla 2-1 up here. They've come from behind again. Shouting at both of the players hovered over that free kick. Brozovic takes it towards the back post, and there's an equaliser. It's Godin arriving on the back post with a header, where de Jong is hoping for a hat-trick, of course. It is towards that back post. And he's turned into the back of the net as well. Sevilla are ahead again. Diego Carlos who was the villain at one end, is the hero at the other one. Spectacular bicycle. It is over. Super Sevilla, kings of Europa yet again for a sixth time. Extraordinary. Dramatic night. Jesus Navas, he used to be homesick for Sevilla, who are Europa League champions all over again.
1,500 miles from home. It's Chelsea versus Arsenal, but not as we know it. The 2019 Europa League final is an extraordinary occasion which Emerson.
Giroud got his head to it and puts Chelsea in front. You just knew it was going to be him. 11 goals in this season's Europa League for Olivier Giroud against his old club, and less than 5 minutes after.
Play from Kovacic, he's found Hazard, options in the middle, one of them's Pedro! One hand on the trophy. Pedro scores for the 5th time in the Europa League this season. Another big away from Koscielny. Trying to tee up Giroud, goes down, penalty. Maitland-Niles nudged him in the back, and the referee points to the spot. His friend, Petr Cech. Got the winner in the shootout in the semi to send Chelsea here. And he may well have secured the trophy for the Blues. How fitting is that? Eden Hazard, cool as ice from the penalty spot. 20 up for the season. He wasn't on the pitch in 2013, he had to see for the neutral. Aubameyang got that all wrong. Jorginho got his head to it, then Iwobi had a go! Oh my goodness me, what a stunner from Alex Iwobi. And Arsenal do have themselves a route back into the game. They've still got an awful lot to do, but they have. Here goes Hazard, and he's found Giroud, angle's not great, worked it back to Eden Hazard! Name on the trophy. You knew that he'd have something to say in this final. He scored twice in it, and Chelsea's 3-goal cushion is restored almost instantly.
That's a great reply, isn't it, Mike?
From London to Baku, blue is the colour. Chelsea, the Europa League winners for 2019. Everybody in that picture has played their part in another remarkable...
En la portería, Sarramí, Luis Gustavo Llamaví en defensa, doble pivote para Sansón y Zambo Anguissa con Tobán, Payet y Ocampos secundando a Valère Germain.
Miscontrolled by Anguissa. Oh, Griezmann's in here! He wasn't going to miss. He never does he? It's Antoine Griezmann again. In what might be his final Atlético Madrid game, can be. To produce a high decibel level as Koke comes forward here, and Griezmann's in again, and that's 2. He really is an electric eel of a striker. 2-0 Atlético. They look to be on it. Koke. And then Gavi! The skipper does it! 3-0! And maybe that is very, very fitting. The grizzled veteran skipper with the coup de grace.
Esto se acabó, señoras y señores. El Atlético de Madrid, otra vez, tiene 3 ya en la vitrina. Es campeón de la UEFA Europa League, Ricardo.
Let Torres raise it to Atlético Madrid, the kings of Leon tonight.
It will be a defining moment for Jose Mourinho and for these players for their legacy at Manchester United.
Mario, Ajax, an exciting side, but an inexperienced side as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Back for Fellaini. Pogba, edge of the box. Can he go for goal? He does. It takes a deflection. Manchester United have opened the scoring, and it's the record signing who does it. Smalling again, winning the header, the flick, and Mkhitaryan's got a 6th Europa League goal of the season, and Manchester United have doubled the lead, 2-0. Final whistle, Manchester United joined Bayern Munich, Ajax, Chelsea and Juventus as the only sides competition. They've won the Europa League. A victory for Manchester United, and on a tough week.
Europa League champions. It's Rooney who raises the trophy. Manchester United, the UEFA
Europa League, sobrevolando prácticamente el césped del estadio de San Jacobs y los dos escudos en un tamaño gigante. Vino para Coutinho, Coutinho para Starrett, sube Alberto Moreno, Starrett. Se juega otra vez en Suiza, primer ataque para el Sevilla, este es Mariano que tira un caño, pisa área, más de Mariano, la pone Mariano. ¡Oh! ¡Gol! Vitolo para Vanega, otra vez Vitolo, puede ser buena, otro cañito, ahí está el disparo. Sigue Vanega, dejada para Vitolo que no llega, el rechazo para Coque, no vale, no vale, no vale, acción invalidada por la no, finalmente lo da, contraviniendo la decisión de su asistente, indica el gol, lo autoriza Jonas Eriksson, gol del Sevilla, sí, se acabó, final, el Sevilla lo ha vuelto a hacer y ya van 5, 3 consecutivas, esto es historia del fútbol europeo, el Sevilla, señoras, saboreala, es tuya, ahora más que nunca es tuya, arriba Reyes, el Sevilla por quinta vez es el campeón de
la concentración absoluta de unos y de otros, la concentración absoluta de los jugadores del Dnipro y de los jugadores del Sevilla. Hay en juego ni más ni menos que un título.
Sinónimo de que ellos juegan bastante arriba.
Ojo al Dnipro, el centro para el remate y el gol. Marca el Dnipro, se adelanta el equipo ucraniano a los 6 minutos y medio de la primera mitad en Varsovia. La acción por el costado derecho de Mateus.
Está encontrando posiciones de remate.
Ahí va Vanega, metiendo el balón al área, el control de Vaca, le puede pegar Krychowiak. ¡Gol! ¡Gol! ¡Gol!
Final,
La verdad que... espera.
Buena.
Ahí va Vaca en el mano a mano, Vaca. Evidentemente, en esta final de la Europa League, le puede pegar Rotan. Hace alguna indicación el capitán. La pone Rotan. ¡Qué golazo!
Vaya golazo.
Golazo del Dnipropetrovsk, amigos. Para equilibrar la final. Para enviar. No sé con quién quiso jugar enviar. Recupera Vítola. Ahí va Vaca. ¡Gol! ¡Gol! Desde el Sevilla. Se acaba el partido en el Nacional de Varsovia. Señoras, señores, amigos todos de Gol Televisión, el Sevilla, el equipo español de Varsovia. Ahí va Fernando Navarro. El Sevilla es campeón de la UEFA Europa League 2.
34 Almeida, 4 Luizan, 24 Garay, 25 Melgarejo, w pomocy 21 Matic, 35 Enzo Perez.
Rakitic, la pone Rakitic, el centro para acá. Le mató.
¿Le pitó?
Pues no lo sé.
Fuera de juego creo que le pita Vaca,
Lanzará la falta el Benfica. Ahí va el golpeo interior del área. Beto salvando en 2 ocasiones. Metió el guante abajo el cáncer. Tiene que llegar ahí para bloquear, para cerrar Rakitic, que viene al suelo. Nico Pareja, pelota para Gaitán, interior del área. La caída. Y el árbitro dice que es poder del Benfica. Detrás de la portería de Beto, los hinchas del Sevilla. Dale ok, Félix Bridge. Concentración de Rodrigo Lima. Hacia la pelota el número 11. El golpeo para...
Benfica en una tanda de penaltis en semifinales de Copa contra el Porto.
Ahí va Carlitos Vaca hacia la pelota el colombiano. El golpeo para adentro. Concentrar los hinchas del Sevilla. La paradilla de Cardozo. El disparo. ¡Beto! Absoluta de Envía. Ahí va el camerunés. Paradilla de Envía. Le pega para adentro. Lo metió. Sí, toma su tiempo Rodrigo. En la línea de gol Beto. Hace lo suyo la echada del Sevilla Rodrigo. ¡Beto! Segunda parada de Beto. El Paris
Saint-Germain, el ex del Lorient, la responsabilidad en sus espaldas. Ahí va Gameiro. El Sevilla, el equipo de una por 4-2.
¡Buah! ¡Qué tanda tan perfecta el Sevilla! Ha metido todos los lanzamientos, Beto ha parado dos.
Rakitic levanta la copa.
Ahí está el Sevilla campeón.
El Sevilla campeón.
Dwie drużyny znalazły się w finale. W finale znalazł się także holenderski arbiter. Skoro jesteśmy w Holandii, to Holender Björn Kuipers prowadził co? 63, 5, 8, 88, 90 to przegrywane finały przez Benfikę w Pucharze Europy, a tutaj nagle zaczyna się zanosić na kolejną porażkę. Fernando Torres, 60 minuta. No i tak jak Cardoso przed 16, Cardoso w pole karne i tam zagranie ręką. Nie ma wątpliwości, arbiter. Robi kroczki Oscar Cardoso, ale w końcu strzela pewnie mocno. Wprawdzie blisko środka, ale zupełnie myląc Petra Czecha. 1-1. A więc nie wszystko stracone. Tutaj jeszcze jakiś uraz po tym strzale. Dośrodkowanie z rzutu rożnego. Branisław Iwanowicz 2-1. 93 minuta. O, naprawdę jak dopadnie człowieka fatum, to nie chce puścić Benfica. Chelsea mogła cieszyć się ze zdobycia Ligi Europy, sukcesu, który powtórzą po 6 latach, a więc całkiem niedawno.
And now they will get their first sighting of their heroes. The men they hope will take the trophy back. This is Falcao. Needs support. Might still get the shot away. Does. What a goal! What a goal, Falcao! It looked as though the chance had gone. Don't you believe it? Will it? He's taking too long to get it away. Arda with a cutback just behind Falcao on the turn again. He's going to score again. He has! Falcao! 2-0 and both for the Colombian. Amor Beata hangs his head in shame.
Dangerous again.
Diego inside the box. He's got the shooting chance. He's found the bottom corner. It's all over in Bucharest. A bit of Brazilian magic from Diego settles the tie. Atlético Madrid. And those celebrations can start now. What a contrast of emotions. Joy for the players in red and white. Absolute despair for those wearing green this evening. A momentous evening for Diego Simeone. Hands the trophy over. It belongs again to Atlético Madrid.
Dublin. Worrying. Has picked up Falcao. He has been the man of this season's UEFA Europa League. It's his 17th goal in the competition this season. And Porto have won the UEFA Europa League. Andre Villas-Boas. Porto lift the trophy for only the second time.
Possibilities on that Fulham bench this evening. And Bobby Zamora. Will that Achilles came? Dixon Atuha is Simao. Little flick up to Aguero, who scuffed his shot, but Forlan was there and onside. Complaints from the Fulham players, but it is going to stand. Gira flicks it back, and it'll fall for the shot, and Davis has got Fulham right back in it. It started with a touch of magic by Zamora. It's finished.
Somebody
who's concerned here because Aguero looks to play it in, and Forlan, it's a deflection. It's heartbreak for Fulham, and it had to be him, didn't it? Diego Forlan has broken English hearts again and might just have won it. The referee puts his whistle in his mouth and confirms Atlético Madrid have won the inaugural Europa League final. They've waited an awfully long time for European glory.